Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here's the handoff. Makes a man miss. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
The Red Hawks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Off the play fake. Takes a hit as he fires. Got his man on the right. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
Man, it's so nice to have a quarterback who doesn't flinch. You watch it, man. He's hanging in there, right? Hanging in there. Takes some time for those routes to get down the field. Gets hit as he throws it, but delivers the ball, a catchable ball down the field, and makes the big play. That's toughest for that young man.
Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43. And the Red Hawks will snap it on 1st and 10.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
Got his man quickly. And the defense settled in to stop them before a short gain.
Well, it's important in this game this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. Picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. The Red Hawks line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. Gets his first one of the day away. He might be a little stiff. They only used him twice. And the defense is going to get 2 for the safety.
And you just have to have better field awareness if you're on offense. They're understanding that, A, you're in the offense, and B, where that back line is, David. That is not good news taking a safety.
No, and you want to make a play, and you want to make something happen, but you got to realize where you're out on the field. He doesn't do that, and guess what? Cost his team 2 points.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Punch it out of the air. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. We saw it on that last play.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Throws for the tight end. He's got it. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
Defense is about learning the plays. 3rd down, what do they like to do? How do they do it? So far, the offense having a little bit of success, but the defense now, you got to figure out what they're doing.
Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. And that is good versatility there and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. And the Red Hawks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. It's picked off and they're moving the ball with a turnover. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football. He's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception of the season just has a good...
Got room on the return. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Zips, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Goodwin. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
That quarterback putting his face in the fan, I love it. Coming up quickly, making a tackle in space.
And the Zips now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Going to swing it on second down. Finds his man. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Guys, let's chat about Akron. They've jumped to the top of the conference standings. Now the trick is finding a way to stay there.
Well, and that's your goal to start the season. It's always about the conference first. It's not about the national championship picture. So great job taking care of business within the conference, Jesse, but a lot of meat still left on the schedule.
Yeah, and remember, conference championships mean a lot.
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. They're going to send out the field goal unit, and that kicker will have to launch a rocket. They'll immediately call timeout. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He rifles one deep to the left. Right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. The Miami, Ohio offense returns to the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're damn right. Clear the mechanism. It's over and move on. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. Rushes on him. Nowhere to go with the ball and down. He goes at the 39. The Red Hawks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good.
He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a ball.
He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And the Red Hawks will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. What a great job on that kick, bouncing it out of bounds inside the 10. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job of being better early in the downs. On 1st down, finding the passing.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. You just got to cash some of these drives in.
And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. That'll do it here in the quarter, guys, and Miami, Ohio has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. On the run, fires downfield. He's got an open man. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make
hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up the first down. Now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
They'll give him 1 to the 28-yard line.
Well, I think the defense is expecting here on third down that this running back's going to get it again. Got it on first, had a nice carry, got it on second. Now you set him up in third and short. You've got to be physical. One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous. If this quarterback gets to his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys are taking to the out.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Guys, we'll see what this Redhawks offense can get done this time. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
They'll give it to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. Second down, man, they bring some pressure. They're in the backfield fast, and then make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed first down on second down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on third down.
He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking to throw on first down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets it down at the 23.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now.
And he feels the heat coming in and burns him up. Another sack.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they broke the lead.
Turnover can swing momentum. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to break the field position with the return. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Little touch pass to the receiver. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Zips want to crank the tempo. Motion from the wideout. They'll go to the edge. Quickly to the flat. Center screen. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on first down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
To the end zone, and it's picked off. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
On third down, he drops to throw. He'll off one deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. The Red Hawks will send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one.
Spaces and creases that aren't there. Great job making a huge play. Special teams and punt returns coming up big.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Off the play fake on first down. Looking left. It's a connection. And he picks up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It can happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand, safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on fourth down by what they call here. From the gun, wants to pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Red Hawks decide to punt it away. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Wide receiver comes in motion. Leaves it with the running back. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. The Zips will hustle to the line. Walking through the air, they're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the ground game.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chain. And the Zips will line it up on first and 10.
Everything seems to be working for this offense right now. If they keep this up, this could get ugly by the fourth quarter.
Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. He might want another play. Looking downfield on first down. Got his man on the feet. The tackle is made, but he's got it bursting down from the 6. The Zips started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score.
before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
And the returner will be brought down. Miami, Ohio has it back. The Red Hawks offense heads to the field. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. I wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with the young fellow on the sideline. Be like, what are you comfortable with right here that we can run? Maybe stay aggressive, but make sure I don't make that mistake.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a magnificent game there so far in Akron. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line.
Oh, what vision!
Any better than that.
And he's going to bring it out. And the returner will be brought down. The Miami, Ohio offense returns to the field. Snags a quick pass on the left. The power there to get it across the 20 and up to the 21-yard line.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
Hit as he throws. And there's interception number 3 on the day. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And talk about being an impact player for his defense. That's now his 2nd interception in this game. Time and time again, when they've thrown his direction, he's come up with a big play, and in a tight game like this, those 2 interceptions, that is massive for this defense.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Got out of trouble and throws. It's complete to the right. They made the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take it.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal.
Decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who they're throwing to. It's also having that clock David in your head that says, if no one's open, I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now, and I'm using my athleticism, and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
Guys, we'll see what this Red Hawks offense can get done this time. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. rush think on the draw play here. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Red Hawks can really attack on this 2nd and short. The give from the gun. And make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
And this is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
From their own 23, it'll be 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. This offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Red Hawks will punt this one away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Slips through the line. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Zips take over at Akron, ready to get that offense to work. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
They'll go up top on 2nd and short. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Working on the line. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And the Zips are rolling down the field. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Grab behind the line. It's Watkins. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
Man, on those screen passes, I want those defensive linemen to run right up the field, and I want to throw it right over their head where I got some space and I can get my running back going. That is the opposite of what happened right there. There was no space. He couldn't even get going.
Working that left side now. Takes it all the way down to the floor after making the grab, and they're set up. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. He wants it all. Touchdown, Zip. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Knows exactly what he's getting. Had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Miami, Ohio has it back. The Red Hawks offense heads to the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He'll do it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense. offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
Encroachment, defense.
Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the O. Tough to give up those penalty yards in that situation. Now it's just 3rd and 6. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. The Red Hawks have it with a 1st and 10. The give to the back. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the game.
Got a man in the middle. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
To the air on 1st down. They're working that left side. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. And the Red Hawks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving.
Come on, set.
They'll keep it on the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. At the end of the quarter, guys, it's Akron holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Looking to pass, it's flying. Bringing the heat. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The Red Hawks send out the punt unit. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
They go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and leading the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Quarterback may change this route. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's looking deep. Dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Zips will punt it away on 4th down. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. And he loses the football on the return. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play.
I'm literally walking over to that guy. My man, thank you so much for saving my run. That could have been really, really bad. I could have been benched, but you got my back. Appreciate you, my man.
They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You've got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. They'll go right back to it. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. And the Redhawks will try to pin them back with the punt. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. The Zips take over, and Akron ready to get that offense to work. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together.
Amazing talk with the hand. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. And the Zips headed quickly to the line. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. And there we go. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down.
And this offense does it again on 3rd down. They have been so elite on 3rd down all game long. That's the money down. All the coaches talk about it every single time we meet with them. They've been brilliant at it. They built the lead, and they've got a good chance to finish this one out if they keep that up.
The Zips have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Quarterback making checks. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. The throw to the outside is complete. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
And that's a great job by this defense, limiting the yards after catch. We know guys are going to get the football in their hands, and he gets the ball out quick, gets it to him. Nice job running to the football. When you chase the football, man, a lot of good things happen. That ball pops out, you recover it, a forced turnover. Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, or whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged. I thought that was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front 7 has dominated this entire game.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Looking to throw it. Gets rid of it. Makes the grab. They make the stop right at the 34-yard line, standing tall to keep them from converting on 3rd down. 4th down coming. The Redhawks will call on their punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll take it on the return. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it and you didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, Dave."
No, that's not what he said. He said, "You're doing a great job. Just keep your head up." Oh, yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
Lost the fire on 2nd down. It's complete to the left. And he is marked out of bounds after another big game. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Lost the throw on 1st down. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. This is an
be like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Miami, Ohio offense returns to the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this offense. They just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to throw. It's Grimes. Behind his tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Gets the back moving. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Punt is on its way. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. This is quickly turning into a celebration, Jesse, as they've taken control of this game.
And they should feel good about how they've played. They knew they had to come in here, protect home turf.
Intercepted. The defense has set him up. Slips one guy, now he's loose. Takes it the other way. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Redhawks.
And this defense has had a rough day, but how about this play? Breaking on the football, making the pick, taking it to the house, and build some momentum for some future games.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in Conference USA. Sam Houston looks like it sent the JV squad out there today. An offense that can't move the sticks and a defense that looks disinterested.
They'll run it, trying to drain the time off the clock.
And there's nothing more frustrating than when you get late in the game and you know they're running the football and you don't stop them. It's been that kind of day for this defense. They haven't played well. They're going to have to go to the well. They're going to have to figure some things out. Practice this week, I can promise you, will not be a lot of fun with these coaches. And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here in the game.
Snagged out of the air. Still on his feet at the 45. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move.
Yeah, and I like this offense keeping the foot on the gas. You got to lead by a couple of scores, but keep the foot on the accelerator. Nice job. Another big play down the field for this offense.
They're going to run it. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
You want to end the play quickly, get in the backfield that fast, get to the guy, and get him on the ground. Nice job penetrating right from the snap, getting off the ball so quick, penetrating the backfield and making something happen. And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
And the defense gets the big 3rd down stop. Creates some momentum. Hey, I don't know if they're going to go for it on 4th down, but the defense is continuing to fight, continuing to hustle, continue to fly around. These are positive signs from a group that you know needs to continue to grow, needs to continue to build, needs to continue to get better.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today.
Obviously, this game hasn't gone the way they would have liked, but coaches are always looking for positive moments and things that you can build on. How about that young man going out, getting an interception? Yeah, they're being blown out. They're probably not going to win this football game, but that is...
5